Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Matters of the Heart and Soul podcast. My name is Janie and welcome to another episode. On today, I am talking about the difference between attraction and alignment. Okay. I know a lot of people might have heard of the law of attraction and you probably heard alignment. I use alignment a lot. And on this episode, I just want to give you some information on how to distinguish the two. And I highly recommend focusing on alignment versus attraction. Okay. So you all heard of the law of attraction. And to sum it up, it basically means that, what you think, what you say, what you emote, what you do, you are putting that out and it's attracting those things back to you. Okay. And there is truth to that. I just think that it's very surface level truth. And that I want to explain to you what alignment and why alignment is so much better than attraction. Okay. And that, and really, I don't want to say better, but I just want to say that this video is going to distinguish the two. All right. And as you're on your journey, you can decide if you want to just be out there attracting or if you want to be in complete alignment. All right. So let's jump in. When we talk about spiritual attraction, it's coming from an external source. Okay. So it's driven by the ego's desires for what feels good, what is pleasing, what's comfortable, and what is on the surface. Okay. That is attraction. All right. Versus alignment is coming from internal. It is coming from truly connecting with the core of your soul. So it's coming from a place of higher consciousness and awareness and true authentic connection to your spirit and to your soul. So that's the difference. Okay. So external factors would be the house, the car, the this, the that, the relationship, right? All the external factors versus the internal would be, I want to truly connect with what my soul wants and what's really deep within me. Okay. So those are the two big differences when we talk about the source of where it comes from. Okay. Let's talk about feelings and emotions. Attraction will bring on very much feelings of anxiety, and it will be short-lived, right? Because it's coming from an external desire, one. So the anxiety comes on with this push and pull. Is this really what I want? Do I really want this? Am I sure? Oh my God, it's happening. Am I sure I want this? And so that anxiety comes because it's external. It's not coming from a deeper connection. All right. Versus alignment. The feelings will be of peace and expansiveness because it's truly connecting with what the soul wants. So it will bring a calm to the nervous system. It will bring a peace to the nervous system. It will not feel chaotic. It will not feel push and pull. It will not be, I want it today. I don't want it today. Oh my God, it's happening. Do I really want it? It won't be any of that because it's coming from a place of complete peace. All right. So your nervous system and your emotions will truly be at a place of joy. All right. Let's talk about the focus. All right. And when I mean focus, this is basically how the manifestation comes into play. Okay. So with attraction, the focus is going to be on having. Okay. So it's going to be acquiring all the external things or the relationship to feel that's coming honestly from a sense of lack. Okay. That's big. Okay. So it's coming from a place of having. That's attraction. Oh, I want to have that. I want that relationship because I don't have it. I want, that amount of money because I don't currently have it. There's a gap between who I am now and who I want to be, or what I have now and what I want to have that's over there. There's a gap. All right. In alignment, it comes from a place of being. All right. The focus is on being the best and highest version of yourself so that you will be an energetic match to all of those things. There is no gap because you are focusing on being the person that is an automatic match. Okay. an automatic match to all the things that you want. There's no gap there. All right. So it's really focusing on being that person, being the best and highest version of yourself so that it will come to you effortlessly. All right. There's no having, it's being. That's alignment. Okay. Let's focus on effort. All right. The difference between attraction and alignment. The effort is constantly striving. Okay. I have to have this mindset that I have to strive. I have to keep doing it. I have to, I have to work hard, or I have to be this, or I have to write all my affirmations, or I have to do all these things. That is a place of striving, and that's attracting, because remember, you see a gap on who you are and where you want to be, or what you currently have and what you want to have. There's a gap. In alignment, all right, the effort is a flow. Okay. And I say this all the time. This is a flow, and you allow and you surrender. Therefore, it is coming to you automatically. There is no striving. There is no, I have to do. Okay. It is a flow, and any obstacles that's in your way just goes away with no problem. Okay. Because you are being the person, you are the person. There's no striving. Okay. That's the big difference between attraction and alignment. Okay. Big difference. Let's talk about duration. All right. Between attraction and alignment. All right. Attraction is temporary. Okay. It's based on external factors, like I said, and it fades. The novelty of it fades, right? Because it's coming from something external. Okay. The novelty of it fades. When you get that relationship, if it wasn't coming from a true soul purpose or a soul posture or a true alignment with your authentic self, when you get that person, you learn that person, and then you're no longer excited about that person. It fades, okay? Because it's temporary. All right. You want that beach house because somebody else has the beach house, but you don't even like going to the beach. But you want that beach house because somebody else wants it. You get it, and the excitement of it fades. You don't even like the sand. You don't even like the sand between your toes. So it fades. It's not exciting anymore. So as you can see, the duration is temporary because it's, again, coming from an external thing that you see, and you see that there's a big gap, and it's coming from a place of lack and not from a place of authenticity. Okay. Versus alignment. The duration is infinite. Okay. Is eternal. It's lasting because it's coming from a connection with self, with soul, with spirit, with authenticity, with your internal self. Is digging deep within and saying, what are the things, what is my highest self? What is my soul telling me that is for me? And we know that the soul is eternal. Therefore, the things that you are going to align with in your life is going to be eternal, definitely durable and lasting this lifetime. Okay. So that's so important. Okay. Let's talk about purpose between attraction and alignment. The purpose of attraction can be very distracting. Okay. Attraction, honestly, it could divert you from your true calling. All right. And we know many shiny things that we're attracted to, right? That can divert us from what we really need to be focusing on. So that's so important. So important. Okay. Versus alignment. Okay. The purpose actually clarifies your path. It actually gives you clarity. The path is clear because it aligns with your true calling, your higher calling. The path is clear with alignment. You align with the path. The path becomes extremely clear. And it also, alignment allows you to take those necessary steps on your path with no fear, no regrets. Because remember, when I talked about feeling, your emotions are coming from a very centered place. You're coming from a very surrendered place. You're coming from emotions that are of peace and that are reassuring, not that anxiety, like, oh my God, is this really what I should be doing? I'm not sure. I don't know. I need to ask everybody. I have to go ask everybody their opinion on what they think I should do because I'm not centered. So, alignment, your purpose will be clear, the path will be clear, all right? And you will be able to make steps with no fear and no regrets, all right? Now, let's talk about an example of this, right? Let's talk about one of the big things that most people, there's so many things that people use the law of attraction to do, but I want to talk about it in terms of like relationships, right? So if you are trying to attract in a relationship versus trying to align with the right person for a relationship, and the reason why I want to use relationships is because these decisions between attraction and alignment is huge. It's huge in the temporary feeling, the temporary external of what I want versus the true alignment with your soul, true purpose, right? The path is clear, and it will actually it will allow you to effortlessly get there, right? Versus striving for it. So, relationships in attraction, okay, it will be based solely on superficial factors. Solely, okay. You may like, their status, right? They're a doctor or a lawyer, or they're, I don't know, business owner, or their bank account, whatever, how much money they make, right? You might like it's all the external aesthetics, okay? It's totally external factors, okay? And the truth is short-lived because all these external factors are changeable, guaranteed. All of those are changeable. Okay, the money is changeable. Where they live is changeable. The job they have is changeable. And their looks are changeable. Okay, all of that is short term and based on external factors versus an aligned relationship. Okay, it's a relationship based on alignment because it's built, this is so important, it's built on shared values, okay, emotional depth, soul alignment, and soul mission. And the connection will endure. It will endure through all challenges because the partners that are in this relationship, in this aligned relationship, their spirits are aligned and in resonance. They are aligned in resonance. They are in frequency. They're in the same vibration. There's no gap, and neither one of them are coming from a place of lack. Nothing they see in the other, they don't already have within themselves. That's so important. Okay. So, alignment, attraction versus alignment. All right. Are you out here getting into the law of attraction and you're not even attracting it? It's not working for you. Could be because you're not in resonance. You're not in alignment. It's short-lived. It's external factors. You're anxious about it. Focus on alignment. Alignment will give you what the depths of your soul is here to have, and it will be yours forever. it won't be short-lived because it's coming from a true place of surrender and flow. And it's in alignment with what your soul is here to do and to have. Because everybody is not here to do or to have the same things. And I think that is what causes a lot of issues in the lives of so many people. Okay. So that's all I have. It was really quick and simple, but I use the word alignment all the time. And I've had a few people ask me about, well, how do I get into alignment? And you got to get connected. You got to get centered with what is authentically you, coming from your soul, your inner being, not just what you see somebody else have and that you now want. And it's coming from a place of lack. Because people that come together in alignment, they are complete in their own alignment. And they are just a complete resonating match. That's it. There's no striving. They don't have to manipulate to attract somebody. Okay. They don't have to play the mental games. They don't have to write the affirmations and be like, yeah, I want this type of woman, that type of woman. And you see that kind of woman and you know what she wants, or that man, you know what he likes. So you manipulate mentally to attract. Okay. So align with who you are authentically, and you will authentically get what is meant for you to have. And I guarantee you, it will be so amazing beyond what you could have ever thought you wanted externally, because your soul knows. That's it, guys. All right. Until next time, lots of love and lots of light, guys. Take care, and we appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you at the next episode. Take care.